What's up with y'all? Um, I just came back from a little meditation, just a little one, not a big one though. And I already got so much shit to talk about. I already got so much shit to talk about. But let me just say this. Um, and I'm gonna talk to the artist like as usual because I don't think anybody else can understand me at the level that artists can. Actually, I don't think anybody will ever understand me 100%. Even I don't believe that I will be able to understand myself 100% because I'm so. And people think I'm self-centered, right? But I'm not my shit. I'm just being factual. I'm a scientist, y'all. I'm a scientist. When I see a wonder, like a marvel, something that is so fantastic and unique and beautiful, and I don't know, man, something that is just out of this world, something that is just ah. Listen, this is why I don't like to talk about myself in videos because once I start, I don't seem to want to finish. You know why? Because I am infinite. And when you talk about an infinite subject, logically, you're not required to finish. But anyway, man, let me share some of my light with y'all. I don't believe that I'm the only one going through life. And I say that because life is both a journey and some kind of illusory playground for conquering suffering. When I say life, I'm talking about our existential like how many years do we have here? I don't know, just a couple days, I would say. For me, it's just a couple days, really. 100 days, 120 days. Some people make it up to 100 and more than 120. It's just days, really. Because once you get old and you are reminiscing, you realize these weren't years, these were days. And until you learn to travel in time, until you learn to time travel, you won't know how to expand your consciousness. And until you know how to expand your consciousness, you won't know how to turn these days into factual years. Because your truer or your realer self knows that these years, they're just days. And your actual days can feel like a year if you know how to expand your consciousness. And once you do that, the years will feel like an eternity. I mean, they will feel like a millennia or a century. Yeah, let me just say a millennia. Yeah. And people will tell you, bro or sis, you seem to have lived on Earth or anywhere, or precisely on Earth, for thousands of years, and you have mastered what we call life. You will find a lot of people telling you, I don't know, bro, or I don't know, sis. what you do, even though you don't have, even though you don't have, you probably, I mean, this is not for everybody, right? Me, it's not a gift. I don't like when people tell me like it's, oh, you're gifted or you're this. It's not a gift. I've worked my ass off for everything that I have in life, for everything that I am in life. It's not. It's really not a gift. Or maybe if it is a gift, then it's not just God or the universal source, or I mean, yeah, the universal source or the supreme consciousness just gave me something or gifted me something and that's it. No. When the universe gives you your, I mean, the greatest gift of all, and that is your soul. Let me repeat. The universe gives you the greatest gift of all, and that is your consciousness. Your consciousness is your soul. Your soul is your attention, infinite attention. Your soul is a signal. This is why nobody can take it. Nobody can take your soul, for real. And when you sell what is, I mean, what they call your soul, actually, you give an agreement that you can come back from. In actuality, in all actuality, you can come back from all agreements that you have given away in this life. People don't believe that. You know why people really don't believe that you can come back from a lot of things? Because they believe time is linear. That's a like pause. I should say pause after that. They believe time is linear, therefore they think once I take a decision I cannot come back from it. But no, motherfucker, you can come back from it. I've come back from a lot of decisions I've taken in my life. Or if you believe that you cannot come back from it or from these decisions, at least you can redefine these agreements. For real. Listen. I'm gonna talk a lot of shit right now. Listen. You have the power to sit down, take a pen, and rewrite your history the exact way you want it to be. Are you fucking listening to me right now? Are you even listening? Are you hearing or are you listening? There is a difference between hearing and listening. When you are hearing something, you use your ears. Everybody can do that. But when you are listening, you're using your emotions. Did you listen? When you are hearing something, you use your ears. Everybody can do that. But when you are listening, you use your emotions. You know why? Because we hear with our ears, but we listen with our emotions. This is why real listeners are so rare in this world, because everybody's just hearing. Everybody's just hearing one another, and yeah, they don't listen. They don't really listen. And when they listen, when finally they listen, they don't listen to understand or comprehend or expand or anything. They listen to reply. That's it. They listen to reply, but that is not really listening. That is just, I don't know, that's hearing actually. That's hearing. And to come back to the Matter of the video. I don't know, man. You see how, like, even my thoughts, I bet you can feel my thoughts from behind your screen, or my energy, because it's so, and it's not coming from me. I mean, it's coming from me, but I gotta take credit for that shit. But really, it's coming straight from the source, because I'm not afraid to open myself to the source. I'm talking about the cosmic, universal, or should I say, multiversal source. Yeah. Listen, I'm not afraid, and you shouldn't. If you are an artist, you should not. You should not. You don't have to be. You don't have to be. Listen. You can time travel. God damn it. You can time travel. You can bend space with your consciousness, with your art, with just your thoughts alone. You can bend space time, or time space, whatever the fuck. I don't know, y'all. I think the energy is too much right now. Shit. You can bend. I mean, let me just shut the fuck up and let me open another parenthesis, or close another one. Let me close another one that I opened previously. I was talking about listening. Most people are so prideful that they don't listen to anyone, and honestly, sometimes I'm just like that, because it's not that I have a big ego. I mean, I have a gigantic ego, but I'm not talking about the blind ego. You see, there is a difference between a blind ego and a seeing ego. There is a difference. And most people don't get it. They think it's a game of ego. This is why I hate projectors. You see, projectors, people that project a lot, when they're insecure, they say you are insecure. When they are afraid, they say you are afraid. When they are alone, they say you are alone. When they feel like they can't do something, they say you can't do it. And these projectors, man, I don't like projectors, so I don't watch movies from projectors. But I'll be mirroring a lot of projectors' energies, because I can. And once you learn how to mirror them properly, shit, you get a lot of back end information about yourself and about them as well. Let me repeat that. When you learn how to mirror projectors, you get a lot of backhand information about yourself and about them. You see, that shit is so, like, so amazing. the way it works, and you will only understand the beauty of it if only you are conscious of it. If you're not conscious of it, it's just dust, man. It's just dust. You don't really get it, and if you don't get it, then you don't get it. You understand? If you don't get it, then you don't get it. So artists, creators. You see the word creator? It really holds a lot of weight, depth, and height at the same time. It's really a light word, and it's really a dark word also. And if you could tilt all the angles of that same word, you would notice that not only that you are a creator, you are also a destroyer. And if you only create, then you won't appreciate the beauty of destruction. And if you only destroy, you will not know the bliss of creation. And the world in front of us is so beautiful that people like me, I mean, I'm not really a people, I'm just I'm just me, right? I'm not people. I mean, people like me, that's for sure, but there ain't no one like me. But I wanted to say, you see all the digressions I make, just for 1 second, let me digress some more. You see, even in my digressions, I open doors to your understanding. Yeah. So, the world in front of us, I mean, I'm already in that world, for real. When I say in front of us, I'm talking about this motherfucker right here. I mean, this avatar, who is still among y'all, at least physically. You be seeing a lot of shit. You be witnessing a lot of shit. And you be like, should I tell them or should I just go about my day? And I've been living in the second option for a long time. Like, let me just go about my day. I'm not gonna bother people. I'm not gonna try to help people, because you really can't help anyone. You can just offer some self-help suggestions, material, words, advices, chants, songs, cries, poetry. That's all you can offer. Existence, like your own existence, you can offer it to people. That's one of the greatest gifts of all. When you become the living example and you offer the world your own existence as a blueprint to figure out how to level up and how to achieve that state that we call freedom, that really just a few of us know how it tastes. And once you taste freedom, trust me, you won't come back from it. You will not. from freedom. It's not like in school, like you pass the class, right? You pass the 10th grade. Then when you are in 12th grade, you'll be like, sometimes I feel like going back just to enjoy the classes and what they be doing. It's not like that. You don't even reminisce about being chained or enslaved or not free or conditionally free. Me, I am unconditionally free as a motherfucker. As I'm like, for real. For real. And you see, every time I do these videos, one of my central themes is freedom. Another one is power. Another one is consciousness or awareness. Another one is beauty. I be talking about beauty forever. Another one is uniqueness. It's because even when I'm faced with the ugliest of the ugliest in the world, and trust me, I've seen and I've been through hell multiple times. Sometimes multiple times a day. Sometimes multiple times a day, y'all. And every time I come back to my center, which is ultimate, unconditional, and unapologetic freedom. And you will notice how my speech differs from a lot of people that be talking about that freedom, because maybe for themselves they know what it is, but they still filter shit. They still compromise at a certain level. They still have attachments that are not necessarily like, I would say, that are not necessarily necessary. They're not necessarily like, I mean, why would you choose to attach yourself to something that doesn't free you, like, in any case? How does it free you? How? Do you understand the concept of transcendental uniqueness? Who's in the class right now? Who's gonna like put their hands up and say, yeah, I know what it's like? Do you even know like how it feels? Damn. Shit, man, I don't know, maybe this video is a little boring because I'm not talking about dumb stuff. But yeah, man. Meditate, y'all. Meditate. Shit. Meditate. And I understand why some people have filters. I mean, the world needs some filters, actually, but it's not gonna be from me. People like when I filter stuff because, you know, they like the beauty of me expressing myself like a diplomat and shit like that. I get that. I get that. And trust me, sometimes I like it too, but managing all these audiences and stuff. And not trigger them and not over irritate them with my unapologetic free speech, free stance, and free everything. But understand that my position is this way because there is infinite energy. It's free. Do you know free energy? You can look it up. Look it up somewhere. Go to some library or type it somewhere on the internet. Chat GPT, Google. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Buy some material on the internet about free energy or maybe 0 point energy, and you will find that the whole fucking time humanity had or has been having free energy to do whatever the fuck they want, y'all. Whatever the fuck they want. Like, listen, you need to pay. Did I pay to be that happy? Nah, the fuck not, bro. Hell nah. You think I paid for that? Nah. You can't pay that with money, man. You can only pay with attention. Pay attention. Wayne said, I paid attention, but attention paid me. Shit, nigga. You see, now it's attention paying me right now. Because I've been paying attention so much to freedom and free energy out there, like everywhere. Now the energy is just paying me back. Even when I fuck up, yo, listen. Sometimes I fuck up big time. And universe be like, nigga, I got you. I got you. Like, for real. Sometimes I be fucking up, like, and the universe be like, nah, let him fuck up. I got his ass. I let him. He's my favorite over here. Like, let him. This one, nah. This nigga is an MVP, man. Let him. It's free. Shit. It's free. Damn. It's free. It is free. Unapologetically. And it's pathetic, it's a pity that we think it's a game of egos. Even in what we call the conscious community, even though I don't believe that even exists, to be honest with you. There is no fucking thing as a conscious community. We're not fucking conscious of anything. Because the ones that are truly conscious of themselves to a high level, they don't want to be part of any community. Like, this shit gonna trigger a lot of people. The ones that are truly conscious on an extreme level, they don't want to be part of any community. Or when they choose to be a part of any community, they will stand out from everything and everyone, because they're not pouring their energy from these communities. They're pouring it from their infinite self. It's infinite. Let me repeat. Infinite. It's not finite. It cannot end. You know why it cannot end? Because it didn't start. Can you understand the concept? You know why a lot of motherfuckers, a lot of people don't understand the concept of infinity? The concept of something that will never finish? Because they can't fathom the concept of something that never started to begin with. Listen, I never started. I was always there. That's why I'm not gonna finish anytime. I'm outside of time. I'm outside of time. Check, I'm playing. I'm outside of time. I'm free. I'm making these videos just to tell y'all, especially artists, that you can be free. I mean, you're actually free already. You just have to declutter your mind. Until it reaches that level of self-awareness that grants it the power to seize that freedom. Do what you want. Do what you want, but pay attention. And always make sure that what you do wants you. Do what you want. But pay attention. In order for what you want, in order for what you do, but pay attention to make what you do want you. Do what you want, but pay attention to make what you do want you. It's hard to understand dialectic for a lot of people. It's hard to understand something that is not binary. It's nor good nor bad. It just is, and that's just hard as a motherfucker for a lot of people. It's painful. For me, it's not painful because I'm already there. I'm already there, and yeah, man. Who wants to be here with me?